Turning now to your community focus, Rhode Island is working to get students on track with their Massachusetts peers by the year 2030. So what is Massachusetts doing differently? Here to answer some of those questions is Massachusetts Secretary of Education, Pat Tutwiler. Thanks so much for being here.
Pleasure's mine.
So let's start with Governor Healey's newly unveiled budget. Education is one of the areas that she's really honing in on, and we could probably spend our whole conversation talking through the initiatives included in the budget proposal. But talk to me about what you think is the biggest headline in terms of where money is being invested.
The biggest headline, I'm actually going to split that into a few pieces, if that's okay. One piece involves what we're calling literacy launch. This is the first year of a multi-year effort to get all of the schools in Massachusetts on track with using evidence-based literacy strategies. There's been a long argument, a national one, quite frankly, on this issue, and we're set and poised to get it right in Massachusetts, and that begins with this particular budget. We're also focused on ensuring that every four-year-old has an opportunity to experience preschool. We're starting that in the FY25 budget with a program we're calling Gateway to Pre-K that will ensure that every student who is 4 years old who lives in a gateway community in Massachusetts will have access to a pre-K experience by the year 2026, and we're really, really excited about creating that opportunity. And then the other thing that I'll underscore is we have a firm commitment to what we call meeting the hierarchy of need, which means that we're addressing issues around hunger, housing stability, physical health first before we have the conversation about reading, writing, and arithmetic. One big piece of that started last year, it's actually a COVID era investment that we picked up on the state side is universal meals. We're ensuring that every student who attends a public school in the state of Massachusetts has free breakfast and free lunch every single day. And so those are some of the highlights that I would underscore. There's more, but we feel really good about the direction that we're headed with these investments.
I want to talk about high schoolers. Massachusetts voters could get the opportunity to decide this fall whether to scrap the MCAS test being a graduation requirement. Do you still think that the MCAS is the best test for the job?
So we are looking closely at that to determine whether or not the way we have been leveraging that assessment is still the best way. We have to keep in mind that there's a federal requirement that students have an assessment in high school. So no matter what, there will continue to be an assessment in high school. We've been piloting a science assessment, some shifts to that in our early grades, and we are just know that it's something that is a big blip on our radar and still working to determine exactly the best way to assess students in high school.
Rhode Island's governor set a goal last year for Rhode Island students to meet the same achievement standards of their Massachusetts peers by the year 2030. This is sort of a two-part question. Have you had any conversations with the folks here in the governor's office or the the education department here in Rhode Island? And whether or not you have, do you have any advice on how Rhode Island can meet that standard?
I have not had the pleasure, but I would say that I'm humbled and, in fact, flattered that they've set that goal. But I'd say that we have challenges and things that we need to work on as well. And would just wish them the best as they continue to meet students' needs, and also would be happily available if they have questions to get a sense for what we're working on.
Secretary Pat Tutwiler, the Secretary of Education in Massachusetts, thanks so much for being here on 12 News at 4.